Hello everybody, my name is Rolak and welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we made our way through the rock tunnel, very dark and spooky cave, and we made our way to Lavender Town. In this episode, we are going to be hiking up the Pokemon Tower. Now, the Pokemon Tower is an interesting... Let me talk to you. So, this is where Pokemon go when they, quote-unquote, die. It's quite an odd thing to talk about because Pokemon have never really known to actually die. There are ghost-type Pokemon, and... Alright, I completely forgot about you. Hey, buddy. Hey, Red, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them fight. Okay, buddy, you are a complete asshole. Holy crap. Jesus, dude. No, right, Blue, shit. Crap. Alright, Blue. I totally forgot that he was in this area. Alright, Blue. He's going to be sending out his Pidgeotto, level 25 with Gust, Sand Attack, Quick Attack, and Whirlwind. Gets paralyzed. Nice. Alright. Yes, perfect. Blue actually has a couple new Pokemon in his team. He no longer has his Raticate, for some reason. To be honest, it might have died. It was his weakest Pokemon, being at level like 16 when we last fought him. Oh my god, please just hit. Do not use... Okay. Oh my god, why does it deal so much damage? Now, why are you not... Okay. Please hit. Thank you. Okay. Of course you get a critical hit there, because why wouldn't you? Alright. Ooh, that's a nice amount of XP. Yeah. Level 26. Thunderbolt. Finally. Oh, man. 40. 95. Yeah. Oh, it's such a good power boost. That's a 55 power boost. Awesome. Yeah. Alright, and the next Pokemon he's going to be sending out is his new Gyarados. Gyarados, level 23 Water Flying type. It's got Intimidate for ability, so it'll lower your attack once it sends out. Its moves are Thrash, Tackle, and Bite. It's a weird one, but it works. I assume he just evolved it from a Magikarp, so there's that. He will only have this if you have chosen Squirtle. Because that's going to be his water type. I'll go over the other Pokemon he's going to be... Actually, no, he's going to be sending out his next Pokemon, which is Growlithe. Growlithe is... Oh, please hope that... I hope that didn't pop up on the capture, because that would have been very annoying. Growlithe, where is Growlithe? Where is he? Okay, that's the tower. Okay. Growlithe, his newest Pokemon, level 22, with the moves of Bite, Roar, Ember, and Leer. He will only have this if you have not chosen Charmander. If you chose Bulbasaur or Charmander, he will have an Execute. That is a Grass Psychic type Pokemon. It will be level 22 with the moves Barrage, Hypnosis, Leech Seed, and Confusion. And he's going to be sending out his Ivysaur. Ivysaur is level 25. Same level as his Pidgeotto for some reason. Level 25, the moves Sleep Powder, Leech Seed, Razor Leaf, and Poison Powder. If you started with Charmander, he will have a Wartortle, same level, Tail Whip, Bubble, Water Gun, and Bite. And if you started with Bulbasaur, he will have a Charmeleon, same level as well, with Smokescreen, Growl, Ember, and Rage. Why is that one the weirdest moveset? Like, why is it... What? That's really weird. Alright, we're going to be sending out Koopy for a new name. That's weird. Why does he still have... Why does Wartortle still have Tail Whip? That's weird. Oh well. Hopefully this does enough damage. Close enough. Probably go down. Ooh, nice. Flinch. Awesome. Take you out. There we go. Alright. Gets a level up from that. Very nice. 29. And there we go. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you too. God, you are just the worst, are you? How's your Pokedex coming? I just got a Cubone. I can't find the bigger Marowak. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. Well, I better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Yeah. God. I do not remember him being such an asshole, but good God, that was awful. Alright, I'm gonna go heal real quick, and then we're gonna be hiking up the tower for a lot longer. The Pokemon Tower is also, like, one of the only indoor areas that you can't run in. Are you not a trainer? Scope might be able to unmask them. Here we are. Pokemon Tower. All misty and foggy. Hopefully, thankfully, it doesn't have the fog effect. Alright, so these people are absolutely crazy. Hinted by the face. And they're going to be mostly using ghost types. We haven't actually encountered a ghost type yet. I think you can find Ghastly here. I'm pretty sure you can find Ghastly here. And I'm going to go over Ghastly. Ghastly is a ghost type. A ghost and poison type, to be specific. Ghastly is, on its own, not the best. However, once it evolves into Haunter, it can be very, very good. And once it evolves into Gengar, via trading, it is one of the best special attackers. It's one of the best Pokemon in the game. However, they screwed up with how ghost type moves work, making them physical instead of special. Even though Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar have fantastic special attack stats, but they failed to take into effect that it deals physical damage. You know what's even worse about that? There was this one ghost type move, Shadow Ball. It's one of like the most why can I not say this? It's one of the most basic ghost type moves. It's one of the best ghost type moves, and it's really, really good. However, in before Generation 4, before this physical and special split, all the ghost types were physical. However, they, for some reason, made Shadow Ball have a chance to lower your special defense. For whatever reason. I do not know what the hell they were thinking about. I'm really glad Generation 4 came around and fixed the whole special physical split. Because good God, there are so many Pokemon that were actually useless before the split. Now, there are so many good Pokemon because of the split. And people want that to stay. I never understand Gen 1ers, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, Ghost type is... Everything was a mess. Before Generation 4, everything was a mess. And I bumped my mic because I'm an idiot. That's a ghost. You can't do anything against ghosts. You try to fight. Like it's too scared to move. He's a little wussy-wuss. Is this going to deal any damage? No, it's not. It's just going to tell us to get the hell away. Okay, we are. So we can't identify the ghosts. Simply because they're ghosts, I guess. Be cursed with me, Qua. What kind of battle cry is Qua? Sound like a duck. Wait, do all these people just have Ghastlies? I'm pretty sure they just do. But yeah, they had no idea what they were doing pre-Generation 4. I'm so glad they did the special physical split because, good God. Like, it's incredible how bad it was back then. I want to bring up a bunch of different things, but there's just so many things that was so bad in the previous 3 generations. Actually, it was mostly just Generation 1 and 2, because those two were the first, like, main series Pokemon game. Generation 3 did actually fix quite a lot of things. However, that doesn't excuse how poorly they executed Generation 1 and 2, which for some reason a lot of people want them to stay like that. I obviously mentioned the whole special stat being the exact same for both special and physical, for both special attack and defense. So if you had a Pokemon with a good special stat, it's not going to be taking any damage from most moves, because again, physical special split didn't happen yet, so there's a lot of moves that were still special. And it was just one type, because that's how it worked back then, because they didn't know what the hell they were doing. Oh, I can just go over here. Neat. I'm still gonna fight this person though. But yeah, it was God, the first 2 generations were such a mess, and I can't go into detail about it because it's so crazy. I explained rap, although a bit poorly. I explained like the whole special stat and whatnot. The rage was kind of broken. Rage was a mess of a move. I think, okay, so I don't remember exactly how it worked, but it was a mess. I'm gonna like, I won't link it. There's a list of like problems that the first 2 generations had. You can probably just find that anywhere on the internet. It's really not that hard to find. But there were just so many different problems. And for some reason, Blizzard had an accuracy of 90%. I think that was the only move of 90%. I don't know why, it just was. Also, the AI was just a complete mess in the first 2 generations. In the first generation, they always used the moves that were just damage. Like, the AI was so broken. That's why Twitch, you remember the whole, like, Twitch plays Pokemon thing that happened, like years ago? It might not have been years ago. It might have been a couple years ago. But it was years ago. So, Twitch, the streaming service, like, they set up this thing where the game can be controlled by the Twitch viewers via commands. Like, they type in the chat and they, like, command it. They managed to beat the game of, I think it was just Pokemon Red. They managed to beat that game. Fairly simple. It was a hell of a ride. They released a lot of Pokemon. They apparently had Omastar. That was like a god or something. But here's the thing. People are saying, oh man, I can't believe this actually worked. How could that work? Because the AI in the first generation games work absolute garbage. Like, they use moves that don't affect the opposing Pokemon, and they keep using that. That's how they work. It's so annoying. People fail to understand that the Pokemon games have always, like, alright. I want to say something. I think a lot of people who are complaining about the current generation games and being quote unquote too easy don't really know what they're talking about. Yeah, you can use the new experience share that shares experience with your Pokemon. Yeah, you can do that. Or you can not and actually experience the game on a difficult level. But here's the thing. Pokemon has never been difficult. Like, even here, I've had some, like, hard times here and there. I lost one battle. I have lost one singular battle. That is it. All the other ones, I've somehow managed to win. But aside from that, I have won every battle. Hardly without any challenge. So, it is not that difficult. The game is not that difficult to play. This game is easy, to be perfectly honest. The only downside is that the final challenge... Why are you shouting zombies? The final challenge doesn't, like, it doesn't, what's it called? It's over-leveled. The final challenge is over-leveled. That's the only thing I can describe it, because they didn't know how to freaking balance things back then. Like, I think the Elite Four in this game, the final challenge is like 10 levels ahead of what you're supposed to be at. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna keep saying they didn't know what they were doing back then. They do now. They made the games more simple. They didn't make it easy. The games always have been easy. You just have to grind out levels. None of the fights are like challenging. You know what the fights are going to be because these are like 20-year-old games. I sound old saying that, but I'm pretty sure Fire Red and Leaf Green released in like 2004. They're getting close to 20. I might be wrong on that. But they're still old games. No, I think it was 2004 because I remember seeing it on the title screen that said 2004. Like, these games are not that difficult. They're very simple to understand. Unless you're a stupid kid, which is why they made Pokemon Let's Go, to make it an easier way to transition into the Pokemon games. Because I'm going to be perfectly honest, I had no idea what I was doing when I first played Diamond. I had absolutely no idea what to do. I only used my starter and one other Pokemon. All my other Pokemon were completely underleveled for every challenge I was facing, and I couldn't beat the game because of that. I spent probably a good year or so trying to actually beat the game because I didn't know what to do. I think the first instance of me actually knowing what to do was with White 2. That was the only game where I actually figured out, okay, I'm going to get a team settled down. I'm going to figure out what to do, like who to fight, like what do I need to get. And from there, I actually did the good. I did the goods. I did the goods in games. I know how to play these games now because I figured it out eventually. I didn't have that easy time going into new games, such as what Let's Go is doing. They're making an introductory game. Pokemon needs that because they don't tell you anything. At least for my standards, because I'm an idiot. But that's just me. Really. Like, Pokemon needs an introductory game. It always has. It needs a game that needs to be extremely tutorialized. Because if you were to go into a game, here's the thing. Imagine a kid going into this game. Imagine a kid going to Fire Red or Leaf Green. They're not going to be understanding anything. They don't know anything about types. They don't know anything about, like, how to catch a Pokemon properly. I mean, there's obviously a tutorial of that. But even still, they don't know what teams, they don't know what, like, gyms are going to be. Like, what type gyms are going to be. They have no idea what they're getting into. And Pokemon Let's Go fixes all that by making it over-tutorialized and easy. That may seem bad in some people's eyes, but that's a good move. It's not a bad move to do that kind of thing. People who complain are literally just... they don't know what they're talking about because they're old. Mostly they're old. And if they keep complaining about the games being easy, then they don't know what they're talking about. Because Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon had Ultra Necrozma, which was a pain in the ass to fight. Because it was like 20 levels ahead of you. Or 10, I'm not too sure of what it was. It was still over-leveled. And powerful. So if they're saying that it's easy and they got through that no problem, they're lying. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. I've been ranting for I think a good 5 minutes. And it is justified because I know what I'm talking about. Mostly. I don't know. I'm kind of delirious at this point, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, where am I going with this? Okay. We're gonna stop with all that. That's honestly getting kind of old for me, even. Okay. We are almost done with this area. Ooh, rare candy. Pretty sure we're almost done with this area. Why am I not wearing a repel? I mean, it's no real big deal. We can always just run away from these guys. There's no big issue. They're not even, like, real Pokemon at the moment. Be gone, intruders. Doing a level 30 ghost right there. So this thing is going to be blocking us from going any further up. So that is it for the Pokemon Tower. And also my ranting. I'm not going to use an escape rope because I have Mankey. Or the Primeape, excuse me. The Wukong, the Primeape. Because he evolved in the last episode. I completely forgot about that. Alright, and that pretty much does it for the Pokemon Tower at the time being. Yeah. So, aside from my various ranting, we actually got some good experience in there. We fought Blue, which was nice. That gave us a good chunk of experience. Most of our Pokemon are almost level 30, which is, like, amazing. Like, that's great. Look at that. Man, we're getting so far. Oh, man, it's awesome. Alright, so with that the odd episode, that was really weird for me, to be perfectly honest. Alright, so next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to be heading out of Lavender Town and heading towards our newest destination, which I think might be Celadon City. We'll find out in the next episode. See you guys then. Ah!